welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is Hydroneer. In the last episode, I'm not going to have enough to repair this. We rebuilt our kitchen setup, and that's all lovely. But today we're over at Mildew's Aquifer because I want to get another thing set up. Now, it looks like this iron setup is quite a lot deeper. And I did some reading online because time is precious. And sorry, I think we're skipping frames. It's just okay. Yes. So we are over at Mildew's Aquifer, and I've cheated a little bit. Using the rake, I was able to put a concrete platform down, dig some dirt onto it, and then use the rake to flatten it out, which means I can now set up a gold here. However, I also went and got because we lost our tier 2 pick, I went and picked up a job in Bastion's Keep, and he wanted a necklace and was willing to pay me 3,000 Prospector Guild tokens, which coincidentally also gave us the Quartermaster achievement for delivering 10 weapon requests, even though it was a necklace. But I suppose if it was a garrote. Anyway, but yes, so I was digging down a bit further, and it looks like that, from what I read online, because we're only doing the tier 1 mud, we're not getting a chance to get core stone, which is the 4th ore that we could potentially get. But you can only get that from tier 2 dirt. Now, up here is level 1, which is why when we got a certain way down, we weren't able to dig with the tier 1 pick, and I needed the tier 2 pick. Now, because we took on that job and got the 3,000, I've been able to replace my tier 2 pick, as you can see, and I have been digging down a bit more so we can try and get the water source. So that's what I've been doing, and I've also been doing it so that I can get my way out again, which is a bit more difficult. In fact, what I'll do is if I take you down and then take you down, and then I'm going to need but hopefully it means that we can have a little setup underneath our little gold setup. With the water coming up, and then also do something further down, which should hopefully give us some slightly better resources. Let me just put that down there, because I should be able to get out now. Which is part of the reason why I've dug this elaborate staircase, so I can get in and out with the tools and not have to keep unsticking myself. Right, let me just take you and you. So effectively what I do is dig it out a bit and then use the rake tool to square it all off. In fact, I'm going to take you out. there. That should allow me to jump. Yep. Then we can get out. Brilliant. Cool. So. So we're going to dig out here. And obviously this one will drill a bit quicker. It will need to be a level 2. So we're just prepping this area. And then with all our money, we should be able to buy a load of the pipes. And hopefully, we can prep this area for extractions. So make some room here. Because the other part of the problem I've got with this area is I am right up next to the wall here. There we go. Okay, so we could potentially, so we'll bring the pipe up and then run it around, and then we might need to dig this out a bit more to get the conveyor system up and running. But I have one piece of pipe which isn't going to help. But we'll chuck that down there. We got any loose pipe over here? No, but it has all broken again. Okay. What are those? Sorters. Okay. Okay. Let's go buy ourselves a load of pipe. Because I think if we can get the pipe network set up, at least the basics, we can then, with a view of getting the conveyor set up, I think we're then good for getting this one set up. That's the plan. That's the conveyors. He's there. Right. So we'll reverse the truck up. There we go. Bit close, isn't it? Okay. So we want an input pipe. We're going to need lots of these. I think I read somewhere there's like 22 blocks deep. So if it's 22 blocks deep, that's 22 pieces of pipe.
Huh?
If it's straight down. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15,
Huh?
16, And then I want a load of these. I'm going to want some of these. I don't think we're going to need many though. If we say 1 per drill, so that gives us 4. Where are we up to? 8,000. 6,000, sorry. Can't read. Right. I'll take 10,000. The cloutium pipes. Take another couple straights. Take some more. There. Right. Let me note this up. And I'll bring you back when we're ready to start laying pipe. Okay. It's a shame there's not a button to just empty this down into the pit, really. But right, first things first. Let's grab this guy. Because he's the first one we've got to put down. That's not nearly as bad to get down as I thought it was going to be. Right. Okay, so. Need some corners. Can I see it now? Yes. Okay, that's quite cool, because we can have that as... like that. And then... do that. There. Right. Now, I do need to have a look. At where the pipes connect. And where the output is. Okay. So it comes in on the left side and spits out the front. it's high as well, isn't it? Okay.
Huh?
Okay. But I also want it's gonna sit there, so I need pipe there because we're gonna have the conveyors coming round. In fact, if I do that, I need one more corner. Okay. Need more corners. Okay. Damn it. Well, that one's going. Okay.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Okay. Too far. Okay. So. If that goes... Oh no, hang on. I can have it there, actually. So it will sit there. Yes.
Huh?
And then
Huh?
this can come out and go here. You can go there. That plugs into the drill. And then this brings across the... Oh, crap. The conveyors. Okay.
Huh?
Then I have to work out how they're gonna go. Because... Yeah. That's then gonna spit out the front. Can't work out. I'm just trying to work out if there's a way. Yes, there is. Okay, let's do that. Let me take this wall down and extend it back a bit. I'm just thinking about how we can extend and put more
Huh?
put more drills in. But if I grab the T-pipe and put that there, and then put you there, then I can have a drill here and it's brought out here, and then I can extend that along, which could mean
Huh? Huh?
oh, no. I could connect that back up if I had another T-piece. Hang on, that means the drill's there. Which would mean I'd have another... I'd need one here, which means this wall needs to come back as well. Okay. But the drill is there. So I would need you there. So you would go there. And there, which means the drill would be there. Need to be there, so I need another T. Have I got any? Yes, there's a T junction. I don't think I've got any more corners. T. I mean, at this point, I might as well put them all down, hadn't I? Oh no, we've got another corner. I'm a little concerned that we don't have enough. Well, right, so this is now the conveyor line out. And at this point, we can't just straight line up. Okay. Um, straights, aren't they? Yeah. Which is going to become a problem. Because, well, that'll come up here. So... hang on a minute, can we do it? I don't know. Let me... Right, I need more corner pipes. And I want to get a couple of ups. Up conveyors, so we're going to grab a couple of those. So let me bring you back when I've got those.
Huh?
Okay. Right, let's see what we can do. Okay. Okay, that is a problem. Huh. Okay. So that's going to be up. Hmm. Because I can put that there, but it's not going to match up. And that's not going to work.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Okay. So... Okay, so we need to rethink this. Oh, but what we can do is
Huh?
put you up there. Bring you around the corner. And bring you up. and then up again. Right, so hang on, we want I'm gonna need crap. Okay. Okay. So we want. Oh, that's a problem. Oh no, because you spit out this side. So 1, 2, 3 straights. Let me get my list. 3 straights. 1 right corner. Okay. And then 1 up. Okay. Right. Now. Which way am I going to do this though? Because I need to work out how we're going to get water up here. And then... Right, let me just grab you and put you... over there. So I'm going to want you here or here, really. To come out of here, which means I've built this up the completely wrong side. Okay. Right. So I've got the one there. Right. Tempted to bring it this way. Don't know. Right. So that then allows me to potentially set up some more drills up here. I need to... I think what we'd need is that. Because this would then come down here. This would then... I'll come back to my list in a minute. I just want to get this sorted. So that then comes up. It's on the left side and spits out the front, so it would spit out onto the there. I then need to get it out from there. Okay. Okay, I think. Yeah, that's all the pieces that we've got. Right, so I would then need uppies. But yeah. So you're in the left and out the front. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And then uppies again. So close. So that's 1, 2. I think what I might do is because that, so that's 1, 2, 3. And then if I get the pick, rake. No. I think we're almost there. Because it would be 1, 2, 3. And then a corner and then another uppies. To then join to that. And then I need to get all the straights and put them basically leading in this direction. Now the only problem I've got is I'm not crushing them. Crap. So I think what I might need to do is actually pick this up in the next episode, and we'll continue prepping tier 2s. Because the problem we're going to have is we don't have any tier 2 drills, so I'm going to need to do some prep for that. And I don't have the specs to hand for what I need. So it's either going to be we'll just bring it out and crush it over the other side,
Huh?
or I somehow get a crusher in to this system and we do it that way. I don't know. I mean, I could potentially crush it, have this feed into the existing system. Crap. Oh, actually, I don't know if I'm high enough, to be fair. But I will make my list between episodes of what I need to actually get this up and running. I will carry on building out the pipe network. So that I can build it. Yeah, this isn't going to be high enough to get. Because I bet if I take one of these. Oh no, I could. And it's on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Falling down the hole again. Right, but I think we've made some good progress trying to get this set up. There is more work to do. I need, yeah. So I will do some more prep work off camera. Potentially buying all of the pipes and conveyors ready to continue. But for now, I will say thank you very much for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.